the concept here is that businesses can work with schools or colleges or universities to be able to explain and work on real life projects, so they're not going into business when they finished education in a raw way.
I think the main reason for wanting to get businesses involved is because there's a lot that the Clare Business School can do in conjunction with business. This isn't one of those things where it's all give and no take. It's one of those activities where you've got an equal partnership between business and education. Because this is really about solutions and the development of solutions, rather than us saying, we've got some courses, come here and do them. Because many universities and colleges, what they do is they create programs and then they say to businesses, it's on the shelf, if you want it, come and do it. The idea behind this is really to develop a really strong link with businesses, so that through new courses that are developed between business and education, but also things like consultancy, special projects, that business and education can work together for the good of the Buckinghamshire area.
What it does is it allows a greater number of local businesses and groups to connect directly with schools and colleges and the university. It's a forum where, if not like-minded people that perhaps could become like-minded, actually can meet and discuss and work out what are the benefits of mutually working together for a greater good, both on an individual basis for the students in my care, but also for the commercial and economic good of the local businesses as well.
It's not necessarily there to replace anything, it's a new concept. I'd like it to be really well known in Buckinghamshire and the Thames Valley and Chilterns as this big business education link together, and it's working for both parties. Education are sort of relying on businesses and want it to work, and businesses are relying on education. So the two things are sort of, both people are benefiting. And then I would like to see it start spreading. I'm quite ambitious for the whole thing. It shouldn't just stop locally. It's a superb concept. It sort of cuts out all those middle people, the government if you want. It's just direct business people working with local colleges and schools and universities, so that we're just sort of just helping each other. We don't need someone telling us what to do.
I think it's really important for local businesses to get involved, because what they have the opportunity to do is to contribute to nurturing that talent as it grows, and hopefully along the way they can get involved in local projects in those businesses. They also can go down the apprenticeship route, or perhaps internship or summer working, and I think to be part of that, and for local businesses to have that student come back time and time again, and to see their career growing and developing, and maybe even work in that business in a fairly significant role in the future, would be really key. Or indeed set up a business and know that they have played a part in their coaching, in their mentoring, and also giving them some practical advice and skills along the way that they may not get anywhere else.
I think we can get involved in a number of ways. Firstly, we've got great leaders and managers within the organisation, and we do so many different things, so I'm sure that we can get people to speak on the programmes, to participate and really help out. And also I think we can provide some work placements for people, obviously not clinical work placements, but we've got a variety of departments where we could help out by giving some people some work placements. So I think there's some real opportunities, some great wins for both the Clare Business School and for ourselves.
I think there may be projects and things like that that students could certainly help and give an impact to us and give that external view. But also I think we could see it as a development tool for some of our managers within the business to enable them to go out, work with some students, work on coaching skills, work on delivery skills, which will help them back in the workplace as well. So kind of a give and take approach.
As I see it, it's like a barter system. So a manager might go down for for 2 or 3 hours a week and talk in real terms about their marketing project or what went wrong and how it really is. He's not a teacher, he's a business person, talking to a load of students. And in return for that, the barter part would be that those students could work on a particular project that business has, an issue, and they could do a whole sort of project work on that, and they could come up with loads of ideas, which is real life answers to that company's business. So that sort of, well, he gave some time and they did some work for that business. Or they could actually maybe go and work in the business on, 1 day a week or 2 days a week. They haven't just got to do it all in a classroom situation.